what we use Dinnertime for is here. We ask every guest that comes on this show, everybody that sat in that seat, you, State Rep Cam Buckner, everybody that you mentioned there, everybody. We need you to pick 2 people throughout history, any time in history. They're dead or alive, right? Any point throughout history, pick 2 people that you would like to have dinner with, to sit down with you for a given purpose that you create. The tagline of our show is intellectual thuggery. One of those 2 people has to represent that of an intellect, as you define it, not as anybody else defines it. The other has to represent that of a thug, again, as you define it, not as anybody else. Pick those 2 people to have dinner with you and tell us why y'all are having dinner together.
And the concept that we believe, in order to get anything done anywhere, is you need brains and brawn.
Which is why we go from the streets to the suites.
Yeah.
On Herb Tou.
All right. So, because it's you all's terminology, if there's a thug to have a conversation with, it's got to be Nat Turner, right?
Come on.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Come on, talk that.
Like, and listen, I am not inciting violence. I am just saying.
That would be me. And me. That would.
We are Chicago.
That would be. If somebody got you chained up in the backfield, having you work sun up to sundown, you go in that house and you kill them. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor. Go ahead.
Again, as mayor of the city of Chicago. However, I mean, I think with Nat Turner, I mean, you the only way you drum up the courage to move on liberation, you have to hear from God. Now, look, I know there's a lot of people that believe and swear that they heard from God.
Sure.
You know, but you know, if it weren't for, we know the story, you know, some of the, you know, internal, you know, trickery. I mean, he was moving significantly, you know, through the land and, you know, declaring liberation for our people. You know, so definitely would want to have a conversation with him. You know, I think, you know, intellectually, wow. I mean, there's so many different people I can choose from. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, some of the great, you know, politicians. I would like to know a little bit more about how we get through this moment. Right. And so I think for me, you know, the gift of, you know, A. Philip Randolph, like as an intellectual, right? Yeah. People forget, like, somebody had to organize the event, and there was a march before there was a march. That the model, right, that the civil rights movement used was the model that A. Philip Randolph established. And I'm thinking, man, he, at a time in which, like, I don't know if there was even a pathway, you know, for like civil rights, but his understanding and his brilliance, man, creative, right? How to like, so there's nothing here, and the brother is just like, you know, dust, you know, out of Mari clay, if you will. So I think, you know, and then I just think that if I could just get, you know, as a, you know, an honorable mention, you know, I do want to, you know, give a, you know, a nod to, you know, someone who I think, you know, gets, you know, some attention, but, you know, perhaps not enough. But, you know, I think about Fannie Lou, you know, Fannie Lou Hamer.
Absolutely.
Where, I mean, how you just show up to the Democratic Convention is like, seat us. like from Mississippi of all places.
Facts.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
That's how you do it.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, for me, and I think about just the creativity of A. Philip Randolph and just this no nonsense of our dear sister. You know, there's a great quote, you know, as she's being beaten in jail. And, you know, it's like a Toby Kunta Kinte scene, right? And, you know, the sheriffs are adamant about her and other black women referring to these individuals as sir, as they beat them. Right. And, you know, like, this is a powerful quote, you know, where it's like, you know, say sir. And I think the response was, you know, you don't know me well enough to even like dare to challenge me, to give you any honor or respect.
Right.
And I think that for us, I mean, maybe that's just a good way to paraphrase.
You can't break me. That's all I got left.
You know what I'm saying?
Still great reliance.
Yeah. You know, I'm hanging out with, I'm having dinner with.
I love it.